Hello everybody, Scrap Around page 11 here, and today we're doing another Cobi review. We're going to review what the rest of the world calls the Tiger II with a Porsche turret, unless you're a freedom-loving American like me and you call it the Porsche turret. The history of the Tiger II is very interesting, but first we need to get the Porsche turret out of the way. In 1943, Porsche and Heinkel, that's the plane company, Heinkel competed for the design for the Tiger II. Ferdinand Porsche, which is the CEO of the Porsche company then, was so sure of victory he already ordered the production of the turret before the German army made the decision. As you might have guessed already, Porsche lost the competition. So the Porsche turrets were incorporated into the first 50 Heinkel vehicles, which went into production in December 1943. Nicknamed the King Tiger or Royal Tiger by the Allies, the Tiger II featured near-indestructible sloped armor and one of the most powerful tank guns of the Second World War. The Tiger II was also, however, extremely heavy. Its engine was under constant strain, rendering the vehicle ponderous and mechanically unreliable. The Maybach power plant consumed over 400 gallons of valuable gasoline for every 100 miles of terrain it crossed. By 1944 through 1945, the necessary fuel was often simply not available. Most Tiger IIs were put out of action not by enemy hits, but by engine failure or shortage of gas. By the end of the war, only 485 Tiger IIs had been built. Now let's get on to the actual model. So to start off, we are going to do the minifigures. First minifigure is a German tank gunner. Let's see if we can focus. There we go. He has print on the front, no print on the back, and that's pretty much it for him. Then we have the German tank commander with binoculars and a Luger. He also has a good print on the front, no print on the back. And then we have a German soldier. Focus. If I wiggle him around, he should focus. 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 There we go. that took a while. We have German soldier. He has good, complicated camouflage print. And then he has an STG-44 assault rifle, and he has no print on the back. So now we can get started with the actual tank. The tank moves forward and backwards very nicely. It can turn from side to side. It has great maneuverability because it has these larger tracks, so it runs very smoothly. If we start at the front, we can see that there is a machine gun, and there's a headlight. Also, these hatches are very nice because you can open them like this. You go up, and then you can spin it around, which adds some extra detail. The other side is the same, so I'm not going to really demonstrate that. If we go to the side, we can see that the road wheels look very nice, camouflaged. We have the different wheels and all that. Then we have, I guess you'd call this a side skirt, which adds some extra detail. Of course, this side is at an angle, so it goes higher, which adds even more detail. There's also a stick to show more detail. Very detailed model. If we go to the back, there is the exhaust ports, and we can see it. We can see the sloped back, rear. Then we can open up the actual engine bay. So if we try to go here, and then we look inside, you can see the engine, which is the normal Cobi engine. We move on to the other side. It has pretty much the same thing, except the difference, it has a pipe instead of the stick. Or I guess you would call it a hose instead of the stick. Sorry about that. We move on to the turret. The gun goes up and down. The gun elevates up and down. It has really good gun depression and elevation. You can go 360. The turret moves 360 degrees. If we look at the rear, you can see that there is a hatch, which you can, this is the ammo loading hatch, which you can put, it comes with 2 shells, but it also comes with an endless void. If we move here, we can see the loader's hatch, or the gunner's hatch, and that's very nice, nicely detailed. You can put a minifig in there. We move to the other side, we can see the commander's hatch, which is very nice, and then we have a machine gun that rotates from side to side. So yeah, that's pretty much all for the tank functionality. Next, we want to focus on looks. So the looks, it looks definitely like a Tiger II. It heavily resembles the look of a Tiger II, which is very good. If we look at the camouflage scheme, you will notice that the camouflage scheme is the same as the Panzer IV and the Yak Panzer IV. There are 9 prints on this tank. So if we look at the rear, there are 2 engine exhaust prints, and then there is the rear hatch print. If we look on the side, there is a 242 registration number with a tan background. If we look here, there is a German military insignia with a green background. If we look on the front, we can see that there is periscopes, scopes, rangefinders, all that. If we look behind, there is a German military insignia again, but with a tan background. And then there's the 242 designation with a green background. I recommend this tank for both play and display because it's a lot like the Kpfw. There are a lot of playable features like the smooth running tracks and the elevating gun and traversing turret. It also has lots of displayable features because it has all these nice prints and it's very detailed. Want to see more Cobi review videos? Then remember to like and subscribe. If you dislike the video, then please tell me why in the comments section. And until next time, bye!